This is News Channel 5 at 6.
And that breaking news off the top comes to us from right here in Davidson County, where tragically a 3-year-old child has died. Metro Police tell us the child was found unresponsive in a private pool and was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. We will have more on this developing story throughout the evening. And officials now confirm the body of a military veteran missing from Trousdale County has been found. 26-year-old Donovan Crittenden's body was found this morning in the Cumberland River while crews were doing a search for him by boat. The TBI is now investigating the circumstances surrounding what happened. The heat and humidity are on, and if you have plans to head out this evening, it's still going to be incredibly muggy. Let's head right over to meteorologist Henry Rothenberger. Henry.
Hey there, Chris. Yeah, the heat, humidity, even with the sun setting, it's still going to be uncomfortable this evening. Temperatures will remain warm in the 80s, and the muggy conditions continuing as well. You're looking from our sky cam towards Nissan Stadium, CMA Fest. The concert's picking up later tonight. It's 90 right now, but will fall into the 80s as we go through the evening time frame. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. There are some out there. Also with us until midnight, a code orange ozone alert. What does that mean? If you have any type of respiratory ailment like asthma, if you can, please limit that outdoor activity because you will definitely notice it being agitated by the poor air quality. Few thunderstorms that are just south of Clarksville right now. We're going to talk more about if we expect that to impact us in Nashville in just a bit, Chris.
Henry, thanks so much. The heat is nothing new for longtime CMA fans as the festival is underway right now. Water, sunscreen, maybe a hat, and they're all ready for the day. News Channel 5's Jesse Knutson is with them down on Broadway. Jesse, still hot out there right now.
Yeah, Chris, still hot out here for sure, but the music's still going and the people are still having fun. We're right here at the Hard Rock Cafe stage, Maui Gym stage, and there are still plenty of musical acts going on and a lot of people, again, having fun out here. You guys look like you're enjoying this. How has everything been today?
Everything's been so amazing. I mean, it's totally worth the heat and the sweat just to see the awesome artists. A lot of them are so good live. It just sounds like it's amazing.
Yeah, so what are your plans for the rest of the evening?
I'm going to go see Jason again at the Wild Horse later. So pretty much just more Jason Michael Carroll, I guess.
Yeah, very cool. And what did you do earlier today? Because obviously a long day, you got to pace yourself.
Yeah, so we started over at the Chevy lawn, at the riverfront Chevy. We just watched all the artists all day and sat and enjoyed that. We went over to the other Chevy location, and then we went to the HGTV Lodge and saw Laura and Elena, and now we're here. So it's been a really busy day.
That's awesome. Well, hey, have so much fun. But yeah, guys, if you go out tonight, make sure, even though it feels a lot cooler than it was earlier, still drink all that water and be good to your body. Live from Nashville, Jesse Knutson, News Channel 5.
Jesse, thanks so much. We are following developing news out of Wilson County, where 25-year-old Ariel Warden of Lebanon has died in a stabbing. It happened around 9 o'clock on Trousdale Ferry Pike. The sheriff there tells us the suspect ran away, but deputies caught up with him at Jennings Creek Bridge, not far from where it happened. And here's a look at the suspect, 28-year-old Christopher Clark of Montgomery. Right now, he is in the Wilson County Jail awaiting charges. We are told the investigation is ongoing. And some people kayaking the Harpeth River found a man's body today. It happened in Franklin near the Chestnut Bend subdivision. That neighborhood is right beside Franklin High School. It happened around 8:20 this morning. Franklin police tell us the medical examiner will now determine the cause of the man's death. No foul play was immediately apparent. Police say the man was from Franklin, but they haven't released his name. And search teams set out once again on foot this morning in hopes of finding the body of 5-year-old Joe Clyde Daniels. Texas EquiSearch is helping, and they told us they had teams of 30 people out searching today along with search dogs. They tell us they are searching Dixon and surrounding counties, covering the ground and using a process of elimination. Joe Clyde's parents, Joseph and Crystal Daniels, are facing charges in their little boy's death. Both have pleaded not guilty. Well, there weren't many dry eyes in Smyrna this morning as they honored the Blue Angel who died in their soil 2 years ago. News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis shows us how today was all about keeping the legacy of Captain Jeff Coos alive.
He was a father, a husband, and a brother, but Smyrna knew him as a prestigious Blue Angel. And Saturday, they remembered him as a man who died serving his country. There's no higher honor than to wear our nation's uniform, and Captain Jeff Coos wore his proudly up until the day he took his last breath.
We taxied out on June 3rd. the firefighters were saluting. And I took off of that runway and flew back to Pensacola without my wingman.
Emotions ran high, especially for those who knew Captain Coos best, like Captain Ryan Bernacchi. Captain Coos died back in June of 2016 when his jet crashed into an open Smyrna field.
And I thought I would never return to Smyrna. It seemed inconceivably difficult to come back here, to stand on this piece of earth where we lost our brother.
But not only did he come, so did Captain Coos's parents, wife, and brother. And in losing their pilot, they gained the love of an entire community.
You all love him so much. Thank you. You've grieved for me and our babies.
It was hard for Christina Coos to hold back her emotions at the dedication for the Captain Jeff Coos United States Marine Corps Memorial. A Blue Angel FA-18C Hornet is now in place at Lee Victory Recreation Park to honor his legacy. Smyrna Mayor Mary Esther Reed.
This is the way our community is in the town of Smyrna. And so what you've seen today is just a small sampling of what our citizens are like here.
The community came together and raised nearly $1.5 million for the memorial. And one thing is for certain, Smyrna has the Coos family's heart.
And I don't feel heavy. I feel the love and I feel light.
Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
Such a tribute. A number of people are working hard to help the family of Sergeant Danny Baker, who was killed in the line of duty 2 weeks ago. Today, some 60 miles away, a little girl in Mount Juliet made lemonade to try and help out. This was the first picture that we saw today of Caroline. Officer Wenzel was her first customer from the Mount Juliet Police Department, but he was not the last. At the end of the day, sales from lemonade and other items on the menu, get this, including donations, totaled more than $1,000. Our hats off there to Caroline. The hepatitis A outbreak in Nashville continues to spread tonight. There are now 18 confirmed cases of the disease, and 2 of those infected with Hep A are inmates at the Davidson County Jail. So starting today, vaccinations are now being offered to both staff and inmates. Those most at risk for contracting Hep A are illicit drug users, men who have sexual contact with other men, and those who are homeless.
We're anticipating that we're going to see more cases, and that's why we want to get out in front of it as well as we can to get people vaccinated. All inmates in the Davidson County Jail will also now be screened before being taken to any scheduled appointments, including court. Well, the president is on his way to Singapore tonight to get ready for a very important meeting with North Korea, and he says it's a chance the country won't get again. Plus, have you heard about the story of a pet monkey who bit a worker at Home Depot? This is not a joke. We get the other side of the story coming up after the break.
Join the conversation. Connect with News Channel 5 on Facebook.
Right now, we are following breaking news out of eastern Wisconsin where a helicopter has crashed. Witnesses told investigators that the chopper hit power lines and crashed into a river there. There is no word yet on how many people were on board. First responders are on the scene looking for any survivors. President Trump has wrapped up dealings with the G7 summit in Canada, and he's moving on to Singapore. He called the upcoming meeting with North Korea a, quote, one-time shot for Kim Jong-un to make his country great.
Unknown territory in the truest sense, but I really feel confident. I feel that Kim Jong-un wants to do something great for his people, and he has that opportunity, and he won't have that opportunity again. It's never going to be there again. So I really believe that he's going to do something very positive for his people, for himself, his family.
The president also warned the nations against retaliating against the U.S. imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imports, saying, quote, if they retaliate, they're making a mistake. All right, stack this one up to straight up monkey business, and we are not joking around here. A monkey went on the attack inside of a Home Depot. As you can imagine, chaos that ensued. Ari Hatt sat down with the woman who that monkey went after.
That is exactly what it looks like, a monkey attacking a person inside a Home Depot. It happened on Monday in Okeechobee, and it happened to Marilyn Howard.
She got me here, she got me here, she got me twice on the back, and she launched off of my face.
Marilyn works at that Home Depot. She says she was outside taking a break when the monkey, attached to a leash and wearing a diaper, walked up to her.
And when I looked down, I seen the monkey, and then I was like, whoa. And I went like that, and she reached out to my hand. She was so sweet to start with.
Marilyn walked the monkey to the front of the store, looking for help.
I was going to get somebody to go to the service desk and announce your monkey is loose. I never thought I'd say that.
But then the sliding doors opened and the monkey got spooked, jumped onto Marilyn's shoulder and bit her twice on the arm.
And I had my hair up in a bum, so she had a hold of my bum like that. And when she took off, and her one claw got here and she just launched into the door. And it just right up into aisle 5, but away from the customers and the kids.
And that is when the owners showed up and got the monkey under control. As for Marilyn, her wounds are healing, though one bite is infected. But she says she doesn't blame the monkey for acting like a monkey.
The animal should not be euthanized. It's not the animal's fault. She was innocent.
I think that monkey had a diaper on, as best I can tell. The owner told the sheriff she left the monkey inside of her truck when she went inside the store, and somehow the monkey managed to get out, walk through the parking lot and into the store, perhaps looking for a monkey wrench. People trying to set all kinds of records these days, like this one in France at a sheep shearing contest. We're just loving the animals right now. 2 teams of 3 shearers each are competing to see who can gather the most wool in one day, and they all hope to set a world record in team sheep shearing. Say that 3 times fast. At the same time, they're working for 24 hours straight. They also hope to increase the popularity of sheep shearing as a sport. Henry?
PETA on line 1. We have got heat and humidity. Is that how we finish out the weekend with all the outdoor festivals? I've got the answer in your forecast coming up.
If something is going on you think we should know about, maybe a monkey inside of a Home Depot or a crocodile inside of a Kroger, I don't know. Tell us for some breaking news. Call us or email us at newsroom or newschannel5.com. Gosh, it has been hot.
Yes.
The humidity, the mugginess just came back with a vengeance.
Poor air quality, too, so folks that have asthma or anything may be noticing it a little bit more right now. This is not going to change, though, as we make our way through the rest of the week. On, Chris?
Henry, thanks so much. JB, hot weekend for baseball.
That's right. We got Vanderbilt looking to stay alive in their NCAA regional, and the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles off to a hot start as she captures her first ever Grand Slam title. And justified going for the Triple Crown in just minutes. We'll let you know how he did later tonight.
Well, hockey's over, baseball's over, so I guess it's horses.
Still got horse racing.
Baseball's still going on.
I'm sorry, I meant
basketball.
We know what you meant, Chris. It's all right. Nice suit, by the way.
Thank you, JB.
I was going to say, baseball's still going on tonight because temperatures are going to be warm if you're heading to the Sounds game or CMA. We'll talk more about that. Yep, at 6.
See you at 6.